Hey everyone, and welcome back to Flight Sim Universe. Today I'm going to show you one quick way to find great remote airports to land at and explore. I found the built-in bush trips to not be as rewarding for me personally, and I'm kind of looking for some more fun landings and exploring around the areas on my own. But if you actually take a look at some of the bush trips, they have a pretty cool selection of airports. And so what I've been doing is I'll just click on like one of these trips, and I'll scroll through just to kind of click through some of these airports and then just see something that kind of looks interesting. And yeah, let's see. This guy looks pretty cool. I haven't been to this airport yet, but there's no way to like just jump right into it, unfortunately. So if you just want to try like landing at this airport and flying around and just checking out what this area has, the only way I found is that you just kind of remember this name or write it down, Lago Brown Airstrip. So we're just going to go back to the main page, then we will type it in our arrival airport here. So we'll search for Lago Brown Airstrip, but generally these will come up because they're the same names used in the bush trip there. Oh, sorry. We want that as our arrival. And yeah, so let's check it out. All right, so here we are spawned in on this arrival for Lago Brown Airstrip. And let's just give it a shot. So let's actually go into the cabin here to show from my latest video the fact that I have this Smooth Track app, which allows me to look around the cabin with just my head. It's really fun for these kind of bush trips here, because it really allows you to kind of explore the place on your own terms, really. And I can look behind me and then kind of look around here, which is get my bearings. And one of the fun parts, right, is that you still have some of the challenges of bush flying, in that, like, okay, this is a grass strip. I really have no idea actually where this strip is or where this piece of grass is. But it generally, when you do the arrival setup on the world map, it kind of lines you up with it. So I'm guessing it's probably that first little piece of grass-ish looking thing there. So with this app, I can kind of look over the top of the nose here and kind of guess that's where it is. So I'll sit back down in my chair and then start this approach, really. So we gotta slow down. We're a bit high over this lake, and man, yeah, look at this. I swear, just like jumping into random parts of the world that you've never been and just looking at the geology is just like incredible. Like it's so diverse. And it's so real too, right? You know, this is our planet, right? And this is one thing I really love about Flight Simulator and bush flying too a lot. So I'm gonna put out some flaps now. Slow down a bit. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't have done that because we're not in the white zone yet on our speed. But this plane can handle it. She's pretty sturdy. All right, yeah. So I'm guessing that this is the strip down here. Sort of this open grass field, which would probably be pretty hard without the actual VFR description of it. The bush trips I find a little too, like I mentioned, like you can just autopilot them all in some of the planes, and they're less fun for, you know, if you don't want to fly for like 8 hours, you know, in total. But this is a fun way to get kind of just a little piece of that, right? Alright, so I think we're coming in a bit too hot here, but I'm guessing this is it. So let's put out some more flaps to slow down a bit. I'm still learning really how to land these tail draggers a bit. They definitely have a bit of a different handling than the trike airplanes, for sure. So I know I'm trying to basically just stall it right as I hit the ground. Oh, that was perfect. Yeah, so all 3 points. And yeah, so now we've checked out this pretty cool place, and what I like to do from here is, once I've sort of mastered at least the landing here, is just kind of like retract my flaps up a bit, maybe not all the way because it's still bush flying here, and just take off and kind of just do my own little sightseeing around here, because let's check out what this place has to offer. Trees are pretty nice. Yeah, no, it's really beautiful, man. Sometimes I'll play around with the weather and just try to find like some rivers and go land down some of the rivers. Maybe I'll have a video or two of kind of just doing that, which might be pretty fun. Let's put some music to it. Yeah, actually, let's actually just go over to this basin over here, kind of like try out this bush flying on our own terms, right? Alright, so I'm back and I found this little basin here next to the river that I just crossed over, and I'm going to do a little pattern to try to land on that little delta or gravel patch, whatever you want to call it. So let's put out some flaps. Again, I'm a little fast for that, but I need to slow down a bit. Alright, come on, there we go. Boy, we just fall out of the sky in this. Kind of using the camera here, looking around, and then we will be all lined up. Let's put out our last degree of flaps. Kind of kill the engine here, we gotta slow down. And we'll gently pull back. Alright, a little bit of a bounce there, not as good as that first landing, but nonetheless, we're kind of just having a blast, and I'll just do this all over the area, and it's just really fun to practice your landings and stuff here too, and new places you've never been. So, alright, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time.